every single day now, but when he keeps playing like this, we got to keep talking about him.
You're going to keep asking the same questions, so I don't know.
Well,
it's going to keep happening.
So you're saying that he's going to keep playing like this?
Yeah,
man.
Like he does so much for us on both ends of the floor. You know what I mean? So I think the conversation is, as far as, and it's early, but he does a lot, and he's going to continue to be aggressive, continue to do more for us. I told him today, like, his goal is to be Defensive Player of the Year. You know what I mean? Like, defensively, I think our group has a chance to be top 5 defense, and he has a chance to be Defensive Player of the Year. So that's the goal for him individually. But offensively, he's helped us, and it's my job and the rest of our guys' job is to make his job easier offensively. So just like he has our back defensively. So we're going to keep talking about Big Zoo.
I'll ask you a slightly different Zoo question because he had 6 assists tonight. How have you seen
That's a career high?
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not a career high, but how have you seen his decision making evolve in the short roll?
He's been patient, man. Just even the one where I hit him in the pocket and he faked it weak side and nobody came and he dunked the ball. Like, he just worked, constantly, behind the scenes, and the work is translating to in game. So, as a unit, we got to continue to do a really good job of staying locked in. But, he's the main focus of this team.
You guys forced him into 20 turnovers tonight. At least that's the last count I saw. What did you guys do differently, maybe to get them off the rhythm? And
differently for who?
Just differently as far as getting the Warriors off their game.
I mean, we do what we do every single night, no matter who we playing against. So that's our backbone is defense. We gotta do a better job of capitalizing. But as far as what we did, we was disruptive and playing Clippers basketball.
So it's 3 straight games where y'all have dominated the paint. I think other teams are getting more threes, but the fact.
By the way,
that
we got to shoot more threes.
Y'all have to shoot more threes, but how are y'all having so much success on both ends of the floor? Just make sure y'all blow teams out basically in the paint.
That's priority. Get to the paint, and when you get into the paint, something good is going to happen to your offense. So I think that's a huge part of my job is getting to the paint and creating a domino effect. But, for all of us, is getting into the paint and then generate a really good shot. And once the shot goes up, if we got a chance to offensive rebound, then we do it. But if not, we get back in transition, set up our half-court defense, and do it again for a full-quarter game, and we'll live with the results. But, we go double digits, they go on a run, which we expect. It's a game of runs. We're on the road. Keep our composure and close the game.
James, you guys went 2 of your 3 post games. What does it say about this team being able to win these games like that?
There's gonna be a lot of those this year. We don't want them to be. We want to blow teams out, but this is the NBA. It's the best sport in the world. So it's a lot of talent in this league, and just finding ways when it's fourth quarter and it's under 2 minutes or whatever the case may be, we find ways to continue to execute, get up a good shot, and then set our defense up. So the more times we can do that, the better we'll give ourselves a chance to win the games.
If you guys finish opening night a little bit better, you guys are probably 3-0.
Yeah, we'll be 3-0.
Yeah. Do you feel like you guys are surprising people?
I don't know. Who cares? We focus on what we got going on in this locker room, in our organization. Like, that's not our job to be worried about winning people and trying to surprise the people. Our job is to go out there, play hard for each other, play well, and try to win games for each other. You guys will, talk about it later.
James, after, go for it.
On a personal note, language you've used over the years a ton is that you want to play basketball at the highest level and compete every night.
Yep.
So to have done that 3 times in 3 opportunities, how does it feel to you?
It feels really good. It feels like in my comfort zone. And so. Obviously the Suns game at home is one that we can't take back, that we feel like we should have won. But other than that, I think, my natural, leadership and playmaking role, scoring role, and everything else is where I feel the most comfortable. And, so I just got to continue to lead this team and do the things necessary. Sometimes it's going to be scoring 30 or 40. Sometimes it's going to be getting 15, 16 assists. So whatever the defense gives me that night, then that's what I'm going to do. And the ultimate goal is to win the game. So I'm just happy and excited about the guys that we have in this locker room. And like T-Lou said after the game, we stick with it. It's going to be somebody's night every single night. And I think the guys in here in this locker room are genuinely happy for each other, and that carries a long way. That's like, that gets you maybe 5 or 6, 7 more wins a year that you don't really get. So obviously it's 3 games in, but I like the way we're going.
After the Hawaii game, both you and Steph just kind of reflected on Instagram of this being year 16 and all the battles that you guys have had. Just what comes to mind when you think back on the 09 class and all the battles that you and Steph have had over
It happened fast. It happened fast, but I think just the prime of that Rockets situation going up against that dynasty was just like real. It was something to really look back on, and I haven't sat back and really thought about it just because of I'm still trying to accomplish things, but I had to really go up against a real dynasty. You know what I mean? And just it's special. And I'm overly excited and proud of what he's accomplished in his career. And it's just gonna be one of those things, stories we can talk about when we get older and retire.
Appreciate you, James. Thank you.
Thanks, James.
Let's ride.